Hey everybody, First Warn Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich. It's Friday night. Get ready for the weekend, and we've got the chance for some strong storms on Saturday, though it's not going to be a total washout. I'm seeing a lot of people just kind of writing off the whole weekend, and I talked about this earlier today. I'm going to show you actually what's going to happen. I'll break it down for you. There is a time period this weekend where there's a really good chance of showers and thunderstorms, but it's only a very small section of the weekend. So let's get right to the big details here. So let me first start with the wide view here. You can see our radar and satellite together. We've got some storms moving through the mountains tonight. And again, those storms have been up in this general area. In the mountains and foothills, we saw a couple sneak into the Piedmont, but all this is kind of dissipating with the loss of the daytime heating today. As I advance it out to the west, you can see the storm system out here over the middle of the country. That's actually the main driver for our weather tomorrow night into early Sunday. So as I advance this, you'll see down to the southeast, that's that low. That's also gotten a ton more hype than it actually deserves. That's just a disturbed area of weather. It's actually not that big of a deal. This is not going to develop into a tropical system. It's just a little low pressure system that's going to move out. Now, if it gets over the Atlantic again, it's something we'll keep an eye on, but it's not going to develop into much anything. So here was the severe weather threat today. Tomorrow, you'll see, I think our section, honestly, I think this threat is a little too high. I would generally say most of our area is in a low threat for severe weather tomorrow, but the Storm Prediction Center has put us up that one more notch into the medium category because there is the potential with enough heating we could see some gusty winds with some of the stronger thunderstorms. And on Sunday, you see that threat to the south and east, and that's primarily because as the front moves through Sunday morning, there will be the potential, excuse me, for some strong storms off to the east. Got choked up there for a second. So here's a look at the impacts first. We'll focus on what the impacts are. The primary concern for Saturday is going to be damaging straight line winds. Hail threat is pretty small right now. It doesn't mean we couldn't see some, but overall the damaging wind threat is probably the highest. Flooding, tornado, not a big deal. Tornado's not zero, but it's pretty low right now, at least as far as I'm concerned. So let's go Futurecast. We'll go hour by hour. So I'm going to put this thing into motion tonight into tomorrow morning. We'll stop it at 8 a.m. So we're going to start Saturday dry. That's the good news. Completely dry in the morning. As we go into the afternoon, notice all the way until 5, there's almost nothing in the Carolinas. So from basically morning to 5 o'clock, if you have things planned outside, you're likely going to be just fine. But look what's lurking to our southwest. By 5 o'clock, we're probably going to see a big cluster of storms developing down here. And because the sun is going to be out all day, as these storms move to the east, they're going to run into an environment that's pretty favorable for some strong storms. So here's the time frame, 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night. By 9 o'clock, it starts to push into the sandhills, and by 10 o'clock, it's gone. So you kind of get an idea. It's that time frame. I'll back it up here again just to show you. It's really this time frame right here from about, I'd say, 6 p.m. until about 8 to 9 p.m. Okay, now let's go to Sunday morning. So Sunday morning you wake up, 3 o'clock in the morning. If you're up real early, there's going to be some showers overnight. 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, looks dry. Could see a few passing showers right in the middle of the day. And let me back that up because I went a little too fast. But right here at right around noon, this is the actual cold front crossing the area. So there's going to be a cold front that moves across the Piedmont right in here, and dry air is going to move in. So until it moves through, there's going to be the risk for some scattered showers or thunderstorms early on Sunday, but it's not going to last long. So by afternoon and evening, it's going to be great. So Saturday, all day is fine until night. Sunday, the morning is kind of stormy, and then it's fine in the afternoon. So this is what I mean. It's really not that bad of a weekend if you plan around that contingency. So if you have something going on Saturday night or Sunday morning, you're the ones that need to worry about the potential for some strong showers and thunderstorms. So here's the timing. I love this graphic. Lays it out for you. Overall threat, I think, is pretty low. But because the Storm Prediction Center has put us in that medium risk, I am going to put that 6, 7, 8 o'clock time frame right there in the orange, which is still barely getting up into the medium range as far as potential for severe weather. And if we look at the potential for those straight line winds, the reason we're going to have that issue tomorrow, cold air in the mid and upper levels, a really dry air up there, that warm moist air is going to be lifted from the surface. Up here, it's going to get cold, and it's eventually going to have to come back down because cold air is heavy and dense. and it wants to come crashing back to the ground. So the potential for tomorrow is for damaging straight line winds. They could see gusts up to 50 miles an hour. Technically, severe weather is 58 mile an hour winds or higher, or 1-inch diameter hail. So let's break down the weekend hour by hour. We'll finish it out here with the forecast. Notice how the first half of Saturday, picture perfect until that 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock time frame. And on Sunday, notice how the morning hours are kind of loaded with the rain, and the rain chances actually decrease as we go through the day. So the start of the weekend looks fine, and the end of the weekend looks fine. It's right those middle sections, Saturday night into Sunday morning. Of course, I'll have you covered all weekend long. If you have any concerns, please ask me a question. I'll be more than happy to answer it as we go through the weekend. But again, scattered. No washouts in this. Even the time periods where I'm expecting rain, the showers and thunderstorms are going to be scattered. The only problem is they're going to be thunderstorms and the potential for them to be strong and severe. Have a great Friday night and a great weekend, everybody.